Alright, so lastly, I'm going to show you my preparation workflow from start to finish. We touched on this earlier in the previous lesson, but I'm going to give you a clearer rundown of exactly what I do to get a track prepared. So to start with, when I haven't prepared a track yet, I would move it into this preparation playlist here. You can see there's a number of tracks I haven't prepared or haven't finished preparing sitting in this playlist. And we're going to start with this track from my mates Headflux and Bad Tango. We're going to load that into the deck. So to start with, we're going to set a warp. We're going to set the beat grid. So we're going to start by finding the first beat, which is right there. Scroll back to it. You can see I've been mucking around with this track, so there's a cue point set there, but obviously that cue point's wrong, so I'm going to delete it. Going to zoom in as far as I can go, find that very first kick drum right there, and hit that to set my beat marker. Now Traktor has calculated this as having a BPM of 136. That's almost certainly right. Like if it finds a whole number like that, it's almost always got it correct. But we're going to check on that by zooming to the end of the track, and we can see that the beat marker still lines up all the way at the end of the track and even in the middle of the track. So we can see that this beat grid is correct. So once I've done that, and I've set the lock like I just did, I then zoom out the track using this equals button just so that it's zoomed out when I next load it. And what I would usually do is set a handful of cue points. So I usually set one right at the start, one on the first beat, and then kind of one like that, which would be on the first kind of bass drop, or the part where the bass first comes in. And sometimes I might put a fourth one at the start of the breakdown, like so. So I have these 4 cue points set, I have the beat grid set, that's all saved into the file, and next I would drag that file into the appropriate playlist, in this case Techie Side Breaks, because this is a Techie Side Breaks track, and then I would delete it from the preparation playlist to indicate that this has been prepared, it has been put into all the relevant or necessary playlists, and it is now good to go when I'm performing.